it.
One of the species that we were really excited to chase, all of us, were the Gemsbok. They're a big animal. They've got really cool horns. They're big, they're sharp. They've got some real good character to them. And the animal themselves are beautiful. They've got beautiful markings. They've got big, bushy black tails, white, gray. They blend in. They're just super cool animals, and we're excited to go chase one. Day 2, starting out with a bang. Got an early morning. Just came across the road. There's springbucks jumping out in front. We're glassing them, and all of a sudden we see some Gemsbok up against the side of the hill. This is where you need your spot. Today is Hannah's and Jessica's turn. Game on. There's springbuck all over. There's Gemsbok all over that side. So Jessica's up on the hunt. I shot my kudu yesterday. Now it's her turn to give one hell.
From the right.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Fourth one, actually.
Walk down here.
Four.
Yeah, fourth from the right is a bull.
Yeah. He's a young one.
The second one isn't a bull.
No, the fourth one.
The second one looks like the fourth one to me. It's got big horns and a big head.
Yeah, that's a young bull.
Springbok and a Gemsbok?
Yeah.
Springbok and a Gemsbok.
And now a black wildebeest.
So they all have horns?
Yep.
Yeah.
These
So
ones
how
to
can
the-
you tell the difference?
Let me.
Just how big their
bosses.
bodies are?
No, bosses.
They're not bosses.
That's the things on their heads.
Yeah. Where they come together on the skull. You see the
Oh,
one, the
so that if
fourth
they
one?
connect in the middle.
Yeah. The
I see what
fourth
you're
one
talking
to
about.
the left, you see it's way taller than the rest of them.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The bosses.
Yeah, and if you look way to the left, you can see the same thing. The females have much more smaller bosses. Faces.
Very cool.
Bosses,
Oh, okay.
faces.
Awesome.
Those are cool.
But one of the things we're excited to do with the Gemsbok is spot and stalk. We want to see them and we want to chase them. Sneak up on them, you know, do whatever we got to do to get a good shot on them, and that's what we're going to do. Oh yeah, I got them.
Can you scoot forward? We're at a tree.
You might have to pull up a little. They're just right. They're baits. Yeah, you have to pull
Up
up a
on the
little.
other side of the
Roll your window down. They're basically just straight back there.
Oh, I see them on the mountainside.
No. Oh my God, those are awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah, look at that. Check down.
Rhino's down.
We're trying to look at Gemsboks. They like this area, the tree line. There's a great cover, feeding, grass, grazing, and salt minerals in the sand beds. So they go there, get up and bed down at night.
Do you see any over there right now?
No, not at the moment. We're gonna continue down the road. There's another water dam down there. We're gonna go check that out. This is much more free roaming Gemsbok. They travel up from the desert. When the desert dries out, they come up the mountain and trying to look for a big monster. Usually we kill the biggest ones once over here.
We saw some, we got them positioned, and we're just working our way around.
Nothing's so cool.
And it's gonna be difficult stock to put them on now. I think let's go for those two where we dropped off Ricardo.
Oh, those weren't the same ones. I want to see what their marked like their footprints look like.
Yeah, should ask him. We'll go in front of the truck and look.
Yeah.
Because they crossed right in front of
I didn't know that their tails were bushy.
Yeah, they're cool as fuck. Those animals are cool.
Yeah.
So we're making our way over the top here. We're gonna go put a snake on a couple gemsbok we saw on the other side. As we're coming up part of this road, we jumped a big herd of them, maybe like 20 of them. And they blew out. So we tried to get on them, but they got out way ahead of us. Pretty rough terrain, so we decided to stop pushing them. I think they're gonna let them calm down over there. And then we're gonna work our way to try to get to those other two that we saw, and then maybe this will be a plan B. So with the kudu, the spot and stalk was difficult, but it was doable. It wasn't too bad. We made a good stalk. I just made a bad shot the first day, and they seemed pretty normal. There was a small group of them, and I was expecting pretty much the same thing for the gemsbok. Well, I was way wrong. The gemsbok are turning out to be really difficult animals to spot and stalk. The way that they position themselves, they've always got some of them on the edge looking. As I was watching these gemsbok, the big group, they go out and they start to feed, and the ones in back would rotate in and out, watching the back of the group to make sure nothing was sneaking in on them.
Just right over.
Right over?
Yep.
Just to the
Give
right.
him another one.
Get over. I need to feel it. Als hij nog gestoord. Wait, we still.
One of the hard things about the gemsbok is they all look, to the untrained eye, like they're nice bucks, but you're actually looking for probably a big female. The females of the gemsbok are actually typically the bigger ones. So a 40-inch gemsbok with good mass on the horns is probably gonna be a female, which is interesting to me. But if you're just looking at them and there's 40 of them and they're single file coming out at 150, 200 yards, They almost all look the same to the untrained eye. And we're trying to figure out which one to shoot. And Jessica's listening to the guide and they're saying left and they're right, 3 from the right, 6 from the left. And anyway, it all happens. They kind of get out. And then one ends up standing out there about 400 yards. So that was a narrow miss. It went right in front of his neck. Almost caught that one.
Yeah, it's 400-yard shot. And they didn't stop for long.
I jerked the trigger in excitement because it just stopped for like 1 second.
Yeah.
When you're an animal in Africa, you're always getting chased by something. A plains game animal in Africa is always getting chased by something. Leopards, lions, you know, you name it, there's something trying to eat them at all times. So they've all got these different strategies or animal behaviors to where they keep themselves safe from getting ate on a day-to-day basis. The Gemsbok, they have really good eyesight, really good noses, and really good hearing. You can see their big ears. As soon as we got out of the truck, they were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of yards away, and they were already looking at you. You'd look up with your binos, and they're already staring at you. So we're gonna have to be extra sneaky if we want a shot at one of these.
But there's another little group and there's one really big one. Chrisjan said there's another group of Gemsboks. We've been watching them for a while, and this group kind of came up underneath us. So we're going all the way up to the top and try to get around on them.
I'm ready. Yeah, I was shaking for Jessica. I'm glad I wasn't shooting.
As we started working our way around, we decided hiking was probably the best bet. And we did. You know, we hiked and we've got a vantage point. We saw them, we made a move. We ended up right on top of these Gemsbok.
How the fuck is he seeing sun?
Had the wind, everything. How the fuck did they spook that? Everything was right. They still spooked. Like, they just know. They're spooky bastards. Obviously been hunted a bunch or something, right? And getting chased around.
There's something going on with these Gemsbok that I don't quite know yet. Either they're really, really skittish, like unbelievably skittish, or these ones that are around here just get hunted a lot and they're extra skittish that way. Regardless, if you make one mistake, they bust you. We were on a group, we made a good sneak around, the wind was perfect, the sun was perfect. Chrisjan literally looked over with a set of binoculars to see where they were and which one we were gonna try to get. They picked him up immediately. They were probably 250 yards away and they were gone. We didn't even get a shot after almost 7 miles of hiking.
Let's go see if we can find that group that's right back here. We haven't spooked them yet. We also been chasing these ones, right? Those other ones should be right on the backside of this saddle, right?
So we ended up making a sneak on a pair of them.
right there.
Jessica ends up getting a shot there. Just a narrow miss again, about 250 yards. Misses the Gemsbok, and they're off to the races.
It's all right. That's what we're here to do. Sling some lead.
Where did I hit it? Where did I hit it?
I was just watching through my phone trying to get a shot, and right when I went to stop it and started getting a shot, and I jumped, and I don't know.
Which ends up being them all getting together in a flat down at the bottom. There's zebras, springbuck, gemsbuck, and blue wildebeest, all down on this big flat that we could see, which is gonna make for a tough stock.
Line, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's grab each other's hips and go.
Do the conga line.
It's a conga line down the mountain.
And that's my dad.
So as we climb off this mountain, we start working our way in, we know we're getting close. We could see them, everything was kind of going down, starting to get sundown at this point, getting a little darker. And as we start sneaking up, again, something happens. And these gemsbuck freak out and they just start shooting everywhere at about 400 yards. It's the end of our day.
Just thinking I'm gonna walk out of here. Get to the truck. It's getting dark. We got a big group went that way and a big group went that way. So the plan is they're gonna get right back here in the morning, try to find these again, get on them. Big game hunting.
Feeling frustrated, honestly. We worked really hard in a place that I didn't exactly expect to have to work really hard to be successful, but we really put in the miles on the mountain. We probably spooked 200 plus gemsbuck over the day. So yeah, I'm a little frustrated because I don't know what's happening. Is it us? More than likely.